out there? I'm Richard at New Evolution Video and DK3 Studios, and today I'm going to talk to you about how you can create thought leadership content. Let's roll. So what do Tim Ferriss, Seth Godin, and Laura Goodrich have in common? They've all established themselves as an authority in their field. In other words, they're thought leaders. Establishing yourself as a leader in your field is a holy grail, and it's no small feat. You'll first have to create thought leadership content, lead qualified traffic to this content, nurture your leads, create trust, and build your brand reputation. Sound complex? Well, the great news is it doesn't have to be. In this episode, I will share my best tips on what you need to consider to create thought leadership content and drive your sales. So, what is thought leadership? Thought leadership is a technique marketers use to establish themselves as experts and leaders in their industry. To become a thought leader, you need to create content to share your expertise and insights with your target market. And not only does your content need to be new, fresh, original, disruptive, educational, and thought-provoking, but it also needs to be unique. You need to create the content from scratch based on your own thoughts and be the person leading the direction in which it's going. This will allow you to build credibility and trust with your audience and become the go-to person or resource in your field. For example, Neil Patel is an SEO expert. By regularly publishing high-quality content around SEO and sharing innovative marketing strategies to help his audience increase their sales, he has become the go-to person for marketers and business owners who need help with SEO strategy. Thought leadership content includes the following: webinars, blog posts, podcasts, social media, ebooks, guest posts, and the list goes on and on. When creating thought leadership content, remember that you're playing the long game. You won't be able to establish yourself as an expert and leader in the niche overnight. It will take time, patience, hard work, and most importantly, dedication. But if you invest the time, effort, and resources into your thought leadership strategy, you'll eventually reap the rewards and become unstoppable. Yes, effective thought leadership content will make you increase brand awareness, generate qualified leads, and increase your sales. Here's some best practices for creating thought leadership content. Number 1, know your audience. Sure, you're excited to share with the world all that you know and you want to get started ASAP, yet knowing who is your audience, their pain points, what language they use, and where they hang out is key if you want to succeed. That's why before creating thought leadership content, you should create buyer personas so that you can adapt your content to your audience's needs. To find out what inspires your target audience and what questions they have, scour forums and social media pages, including Facebook groups and other like groups in your field. You can also find great groups on LinkedIn. That is a great place for B2B sales. This will help you uncover their pain points and give you tons of ammunition on how you're gonna provide value and solve their biggest questions. Number 2, leverage the power of social media. And what I mean by that is you need to be active and engaged on social media if you want to establish yourself as an authority in your field. Of course, you need to publish fresh, innovative, and unique content regularly across social media, but you should also comment and answer users' questions on relevant accounts and pages. That's going to give you more visibility, and other people are going to see that interactivity online. So for instance, let's say your audience is on LinkedIn. Regularly commenting on industry news will make you appear as an expert in the field, and you'll start building trust with people who read your comments. All right, number 3, be versatile. Posting on your blog is great. Commenting on social media and linking to your blog post so that users can refer to them and share is also fantastic. But only publishing your blog can only get you so far. To increase your reach and visibility, you need to publish various forms of content in various places. One way you could do this is by repurposing your content. For instance, you could turn one blog post into a series of social media posts, a newsletter, a YouTube video. Another great way to maximize your reach and visibility is to speak at conferences or events. Guest post, be a guest on a well-established podcast in your industry, and collaborate with other thought leaders on social media. Number 4, analyze your competition. The idea isn't to copy content from your competitors, as mentioned before. If you want to become a thought leader, your inspiration must come from within. It must come from your own experience and thoughts. You need to share something valuable with your audience no one else is sharing. However, you need to get inspiration from your competitor when it comes to their marketing strategy. I don't say be a copycat, but I say copy what's great, adjust it to your own, and check questions like how often do they post? Where do they post? What do they seem to be getting the most traction when they post? And analyzing your competitor's content strategy will help you fine-tune yours and maximize your results. Number 5, be genuine. This is perhaps the most important piece of advice I can give you. Establishing yourself as an expert means creating a bond with your audience and showing them who you are as a person, not just as an expert. People love to see the behind the scenes of people. Take, for example, Tim Ferriss, Gary Vee, and so many other leaders that also share their personal lives as well as their professional. Also, part of being successful as a thought leader is sharing highly valuable educational content and avoid being too promotional. Being too salesy can deter them from regarding you as their favorite expert because they'll feel you're only sharing content to sell them something instead of trying to help them. You'll genuinely want to help your audience with valuable, relevant, and free pieces of content, and that will go a long way in making people feel valued and appreciated. How to pick thought leadership topics. Now that you have a better idea of what you need to do before drafting your thought leadership strategy, here are a few tips on how to brainstorm some thought leadership topics. Use listening and monitoring tools such as BuzzSumo, Google Trends, and other types of tools analyzing trends to understand what your audience is looking for. Ask your prospects or existing customers what they need. If one of your competitors published an interesting thought leadership piece and you have a different opinion or whatnot on the matter, you can share your opinion and explain your position in detail. Create thought leadership pieces based on your most successful social media content. As mentioned before, forums like Reddit or Quora or LinkedIn, they're great places to get inspiration and see what questions aren't easily answered. Now, how's that for the easiest tip? Go to Reddit or Quora, type your question in. You're gonna see what other experts are saying, what other questions people have in your market. Conduct in-depth research or partner with a research firm to produce detailed reports others will use as a reference in their own content pieces and marketing or sales pitches. Now that you know exactly what it takes to establish your business as an authority in the field, time to get working. And if you need help promoting your thought leadership content and cutting through the noise, don't hesitate to get in touch. At NEV, we're specializing in helping clients like you turn their thought leadership content into high converting videos to improve your reach, your brand, your awareness, and your sales. Be kind, help everybody that comes your way, and you'll be successful in life. Thanks for joining me. Make it a great day.